The Ateneo Lady Eagles and the Adamson Lady Falcons are battling for number 3 today here at the arena. 1 set down. How many more to go? We have yet to find out. But a close, let's say, close to perfect set for Ateneo. Maybe not in terms of the score, but the way they played, this is the kind of start that they would wish for.
That's right. It's really balanced in terms of all the aspects. You'd see blocking, you'd see offense is there, you'd see that...
ground defense, floor defense.
Yes, floor defense is there. They might have had a few lapses when it comes to service, pero if you sum it up, you'll see that generally they played quite well in set number 1. If you look at the stats, actually you'd see that Ateneo scored more in terms of attacking with 15 points as compared to only 10 of Adamson. In terms of blocking, dito rin lumamang, and I think this is the advantage of Ateneo over Adamson in set number 1. They had 4 points from blockings, and when it comes to unforced errors, they're just actually tied at 6. And
that's surprising because Adamson is supposed to be a better blocking team. They're number 3, while Ateneo is number 6 in that department. Not really their strength in terms of blocking.
But then, you know, the performance of Bea Pascual, I guess, in this game has truly made a difference for them.
Inspired performance.
Inspired. And I guess, sana pumapas, I really feel for her because she's graduated. She's really all out now. And just like what Jessica said earlier, nung pinag-usapan yung Final Four, she literally lit up, diba? So parang kita mo that there's really passion and she's really motivated to do well.
Now, I say it is kind of like a perfect set for Ateneo, the first one, not only in terms of their play, but, you know, if you wish your opponent to have a lot of errors, that was a set where Adamson committed a number of errors that gave 3 points to Ateneo, so that's why it was also a perfect set for them. But a non-perfect attack for Bea Pascual to give the point to Adamson to start off our second set. Again, a quick attack. Wow, with a lot of power. It's something you would not see from Bea last year. She might have had good timing with the attack, but you would never hear that kind of swing.
And actually, she has just committed an error prior to that. What's good is that bumawi siya agad. You know? She was very confident. She asked Jam for the ball.
Yan na naman. Ferrer is having a field day today. Ferrer is usually the first one to serve for them. 2-1. April goes up to Angela. Good timing again. Bea. Oh, faked everybody else there. Jill sends it over and out.
There was no approach for Jill. Actually, nag-vertical jump lang siya, no? And she sends the ball out. So this is what you were saying earlier. Now, Angela Binting, it's already a given. Pao Soriano, given already. Now, what's in question would be how Jill would perform in today's game.
Banda, saved by Acevedo. The underhand set, easily taken by Phil. Back set to Cara, lefty. Somebody touched the net.
It was clearly.
And the error called.
Yun yung literal na sabit, ano?
Sabit. All right, let's go back to Jessica Mendoza from the Ateneo side. Jet?
Boom, Coach Roger Garayeb let out a stream of reminders in the last huddle. Mandayang maigi ang spikers nila, basta't nakaka-receive, makaka-score tayo, at huwag kayong masyadong excited. He pointed out which areas were vulnerable in the Adamson side and urged the girls to cover their own. Coach also showed trust in his girls as he told Cara Acevedo that even in the absence of a play, if she feels she can make us a quick point, she should take the risk as long as she informs the setter. Finally, he added that Adamson isn't doing anything different this time around. It's just that Ateneo is getting ahead. Lastly, the huddles were actually all marked by the word sipag lang. Boom and Ann.
Thank you very much, Jessica Mendoza. Another point given to Ateneo of a mishit. Ateneo scrambling. And you know, you see in the demeanor from the coach to the team, like they're totally pumped for this one. And they're executing well. Iba yung pump game.
Oh yeah, look at that attack from Cara.
It's pump. A lot of pump on that one. No, but iba yung ganado ka, iba yung na-execute mo rin, diba?
Oo, totoo yan.
I always say, as sportscasters, sometimes you have so much energy, but it's the way you facilitate that energy that really makes a difference. As Pao finds the back zones. Cara Acevedo doesn't get a lot of credit in this team, but she is really steady. She has been steady even last year. Remember, she is a former Rookie of the Year. So this girl really has some chops, some volleyball chops. She's been a great all-around player. Whereas in her first year, if you remember, they only went to her as a secondary hitter to Charo Soriano. Now she's more all-around. I think this year is where her whole game came out.
That's right. And so is Bea Pascual.
Yep. Nice block by Angela Benting that time. This is not the Adamson team that we know, the way they're playing. And that's why when you talk about law of averages, you know, probably on their way up. Let's see how they respond. Over. Ball is still alive, but ang tagal mamatay ng bola dito sa dalawang team na to.
Because they're all diving for the ball.
Yep, well, that time, no. Great find. Again, Pao Soriano has been probably the most consistent player for them.
That's right. And I think ito yung rotation na dapat i-maximize ng Adamson right now. Like what you've mentioned, she's the only one working for them. So just make sure that they get to dig all of the attacks of Ateneo.
Soriano, again to Pao. Now they're catching up. Coach Roger calling a timeout. Let's listen.
Nag-experiment ka kay Cara, sinusunod-sunod. Huwag mong basuin yung spiker mo. Ikalat mo kasi kinoconcentrate mo yung bola mo sa isa, dalawang spiker lang eh. Kaya pag binigyan mo si wala na. Para bang wala na. Siya na lang yung last resort. Hindi dapat gano'n. Dapat isa, i-spray mo yung bola mo. Hindi yan. Pag binlock na si Soriano, wag niyong blockin kasi nakaganon lang yung kamay niya eh. Saluhin mo rito yung bola.
Yun na naman, going back to the first set, sayang yung lamang nila dyan. Hinabol na Adamson.
That's right. And Adamson owes it all to Pao Soriano. That's why itong si Coach Roger gave a few reminders on the timing in terms of blocking.
It's a great combination play. Something you'll not see from Ateneo in previous years. They get to the technical timeout first. We'll be back. Mr. Ricky Palou, first board member of the UAAP, representing obviously Ateneo. Gretchen Ho, second-year player, back in the ball game for the Lady Eagles, who are ahead by 2 with Bea Pascual.